Hi guys, Crochet Connect here. I'm just coming to you with a little update video today. I just want to talk about some things and show some things I'm working on that are not done yet. But the first thing I want to talk about is my whole issue with Google Plus on YouTube. I still don't have it. I have tried it out a couple of times, but I don't know what it is about Google Plus. I just don't like it, and I can't get used to it. It's not that I'm resistant to change or anything, because a lot of the websites that I use frequently have had large changes in the past, and I've gotten used to them just fine. But it's just Google Plus. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it, and I just can't get used to it. I have tried it. I tried it about a year ago when they first started asking people with YouTube accounts if they wanted to add Google Plus, and I had it for a couple of days then, and I just could not get used to it. I did not like it, and I actually spent like a whole afternoon doing internet searches to figure out how to get rid of it without losing my YouTube account, which I managed to do, thankfully. And then I actually tried it again last week for a few days, and I just could not get used to it again. I don't know what it is about Google Plus. I do not like it. And luckily they had an option for, it was only available for like a couple of days, where you could then remove Google Plus if you didn't want it and not lose your YouTube account. So I did that, and so I don't have it right now. Like I said, I don't know what it is about Google Plus. I just do not like it, and I also don't like the fact that they forced it upon us without giving us an option. That's not the way to get people to use your product. That's just not right. I don't like that. So there is that, and there is the fact that I just cannot get used to it. I do not like it. I don't know what the future of my channel is going to hold because of this, because I'm feeling like it's kind of pointless being on YouTube if I can't comment at people and respond to comments and comment on videos, and I don't know. But for now, I'm going to keep using it the way I have been using it, just watching videos without commenting. I apologize for not leaving comments on people's videos. I really would like to. It's just, this whole Google Plus thing is really getting to me. So if I do have anything important I want to tell anybody, I will send private messages, because that still works. Again, just a reminder, it's not in the drop-down box where it used to be. You have to find your video manager, and then inbox is down the left-hand side of the screen. So there is that. I don't know, I might try Google Plus again sometime, but I really have not been able to adapt to it. I don't know what it is. So just letting you guys know, that's why I'm not commenting on your videos. I really would like to, but I am not able to right now. So I don't blame you if you don't want to comment on mine. That's totally expected. So I just thought I would let everybody know where I stand on that, and I will continue to update on that as time goes by, I guess. So the next thing, I just want to show some progress on the throws I'm making for my two best friends. This is the first one. I was planning to make this one, and I started making it, and I had just so much trouble with it. It was not laying flat, it was not laying straight, it was curving. Maybe it was a tension problem. I have no idea what was going on. I was just having so much trouble with it, and Christmas is coming fast, and I didn't want to be messing around with a pattern and wasting time. So I gave up on this pattern, and I picked another one. I found a pattern in this Company's Coming crochet book for the Midnight Magic throw. Now this throw is made with a really extra chunky chenille yarn, so it would be really soft and pliable, but I don't have this yarn anywhere around here, so I used this yarn that I was planning to use for the other pattern. This is Red Heart Super Saver Chunky, and the pattern calls for it to be all single crochets in the back loops only, but that was coming out way too stiff, and I did not like that, so I changed it to double crochets, and now it's not stiff at all. It's really nice. It is a bit rough, so I'm going to wash it when I'm done to try to get it a little bit softer. So all it is just double crochets in the back loops only, and then it's going to have a nice kind of lacy edging around it. I almost had it done, but then I ran out of yarn, and I wasn't able to go out and get any for a few days because we had so much snow, and driving was kind of dangerous. The snow in our apartment building parking lot was actually like above my knees. That's how much snow we had. So we didn't go out anywhere for a few days. But I finally went out and picked up a couple more balls of this yarn, so I should be able to get this done. I just need to do, I think, about 6 more rows and then the edging. So that shouldn't take too long. And the second throw I'm making is this zigzag post stitch throw here. And I am done about 5 inches of it. And it's not difficult at all, but it's really time consuming, so I'm worried that I'm not going to have it done in time for Christmas. But it's turning out really nice. I like how it's turning out. So on the front side it's this zigzag, and then on the back it's just striped. And I really like it. It's really neat. It took me a whole afternoon of like messing around with the pattern to try to figure out what it was asking to get this zigzag design, but I finally figured it out. And so it's turning out really good. It's just really slow going. The last couple of years when I've gotten together with these friends for Christmas, we've all been so busy that we haven't been getting together until like a week after Christmas. So I'm hoping that's going to happen again, so I have more time to work on this. I'm really trying to get this done for Christmas, but it'll be really helpful if we don't get together until after Christmas. But usually we don't finalize our plans until like a few days before Christmas. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to really try to get this done by Christmas, because there have been years when we've gotten together on Christmas Eve. So I'm really gonna have to get my butt in gear and over the next couple of weeks and get this done. So I can't wait to see what the finished product looks like. It's looking really nice right now. I think I might have to make one for myself too. So there's that. So that is all I am working on right now. And I do have a little bit of a haul. The first thing, my mom found this at a thrift store. I think it was like 25 or 50 cents. It is a pattern for a sampler Afghan, but this is in knitting. And I don't knit very much, but I do want to get into it a little more. And this Afghan is made up of a whole bunch of different types of squares, different designs of squares. I don't know if you can see them very good because they're in black and white, but and then there's more. So there's like half a dozen designs of squares in here, and you just sew them all together when you're done. So I don't know if I'm actually going to make this Afghan. And there's some more. I don't know if you can see them very well, but so I don't know if I'm actually going to make the whole Afghan, but the patterns for the individual squares I'm probably going to make just to get a little more experience with knitting and learn some new techniques. That it'll be really helpful for that. It was actually my New Year's resolution this year to do more knitting, and I have not done any knitting, so guess what my New Year's resolution is going to be next year. So this will help with that. And then last week I went to a Goodwill store with my husband, and I found a bag of yarn for $1. It's not the greatest yarn, but yarn for $1. So I have this Fentex Dynasty in Bonfire. It's sort of a light orangey pinkish kind of color. And then I have red and this chunky light blue, which will be really good to use on my knitting looms. That should make a really nice hat on my knitting loom, actually. So I can't wait to see how that turns out. So there is that, and I think that is all the updates I wanted to talk about today. Hopefully I will have a finished item video next week, because that blue Afghan should only take me a couple of hours to finish, I think. and then I can show you the progress on the other Afghan, because I don't think that's going to be done by next week. But I can have a good amount of progress done on it. So I will update you again next week whether or not I have anything done. And until then, I hope everybody's having a good December and happy crafting.